That's going on currently. People are dying. There's children right there starving.
Yeah, I know, and I totally get that.
Right, like New Covenant, like he said, the church specifically who talks about Israel, God is judging this nation right now, the United States, to see if we're going to stand with Israel or go against them.
Well, there's people that that do, that are that way, and that want to help. But like I said, the U.S. is a world power, but we gotta take care of things in our homeland too, because things are in complete disarray here. Take your pick: economically, politically, socially, mental health crisis. So the humanitarian thing to do would be to help. But if I'm being very honest with you, Biden's mental capacities are very questionable. And if something happens with him, goes to Kamala. And
well, what's wrong with her? Aaron, do you know that me and Dad voted independent?
Yep.
The last, okay.
Yep, I do.
Because we agreed with both Republican and Democrat.
Yeah, you want to look at what was on both.
Yeah.
Consider ideas and the ideologues on both sides of the aisle.
Last I heard, a lot of people want to get off TikTok because it's from China.
Yeah, that's good because it's got connotation with China and China.
There's porn on it. I've heard a lot of things you pass, and like there's child porn on TikTok and.
Well, I'm just going to be very, very honest with you. I mean, there's obviously policing and stuff like that. They're trying to remove that, obviously, from other sites.
Yeah.
But you just can't. You can't remove this stuff. You can try, but people will find a way. So yeah, I expect you be approved for survivors.
God willing. But I just had to tell you, I did not stop my feet 3 times. So I don't know what you heard. Maybe something outside. I wasn't angry one bit. I don't like when somebody accuses me of doing something that I'm no longer doing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That puts me back where I was before, and I'm not doing it. So that's why I just came in here and said, no, I wasn't stopping my feet. I was down in front of the TV, and I didn't want to. I kept looking at the time. Do I have enough time to watch this?
That's 4 right now.
I just held my clothes. Because I was so involved in what I was watching.
Oh, I know you get involved in it.
Well, this one, it was about the eclipse coming up.
Well, I mean that's gonna be a spectacle for sure.
Yeah.
There's people that are traveling here, specifically for that.
Right.
But 95% of the state, it's gonna be a partial eclipse, but it'll still be,
Who's gonna see it the most?
The northern part of the state. That's what's gonna drive a lot of tourists here. So tourism is gonna be. I don't know if it's going to be the equivalent to like Bike Week, but it'll generate a lot of revenue for sure. People will be coming from out of state, so it'll help. It'll definitely help the state a lot. I mean, I wish it would be cool if it was here, but the last time it's happened was 1959. I heard it's not going to happen for another 375 years. Oh yeah, I guess, for this type. The next eclipse is going to be in 2079, but it's not going to be like this one. It's going to be an eclipse, but it's not going to be like this. This is supposed to happen in another 375 years, so we'll be long gone by the time that happens. But
She's gonna pick me up at 6.
All right. Yeah, I'll take care of everything here. I'll get everything taken care of, because you got work tomorrow.
I wanted to do today. Spend a lot of time in the Bible, watching everything about the live camera in Palestinian.
Yep.
I mean, in Gaza.
Yep, in Gaza.
And then I started watching stuff about what's going on in the hospitals, doctors speaking about what happened, and then I started watching the end times.
Was that a documentary?
Yeah,
or?
it was about what the significance of this eclipse, and it's prophesized, Jesus speaking about that there were going to be signs in the sky.
Yeah,
The end times.
there's a lot, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's happening now. It's been prophesized.
But as far as my face being red, you can kind of. I've always had that red nose.
Well,
red ears.
you've had sensitive skin.
Yep.
I don't know. Do I have sensitive skin? A little bit when I wash. When I wash my hands vigorously.
Got red out of the whole family.
Right.
I never got red. Alyssa never got red. I always had that.
Under your neck, you did. It wasn't.
Oh yeah.
Scratching it because you
I don't even think
nails.
I was touching it. I think it was from my necklace.
Yeah, it could have been. I just know that obviously that's more. It's going to be more now. You got sensitive skin, but now you're getting older. You're losing the collagen and all that. It's not as elastic, so when you pull out your skin,
it
doesn't bounce back.
I don't have that bounce anymore.
Oh no, you're not going to have that in your 50s. But it's not like you're in your 60s, but you're in that.
Well, my body.
You're in that vicinity. You're in that neighborhood.
I'm definitely stiff. I don't get up, but
Yeah, I know.
Looking back, I was on Thrive the whole time. I didn't feel a thing. When I get off Thrive, I probably felt things that I was going to feel back then, but because of Thrive, I didn't feel it.
Well, the thing is with Thrive is that you have when you start it to detox, so your body detoxes and kind of cleanses itself and gets all that out. Then you take the shake, the pill, and put the patch on. And the nutrients
goes into the bloodstream. That's that derma patch.
It's kind of it's not an intravenous line, but it enters subcutaneously.
Right.
So it enters through your layer of fat.
And I stayed on that after Dad died. On Cherry said, if you're gonna do anything, I think you should stay on that because you don't want that kind of change right now.
Yep.
What you're going through. So.
And that's
And I don't remember when I stopped it. I don't remember what year it was. I can't remember anymore.
I am gonna say somewhere between maybe either, if not 1918, if not right after Dad died. I think because you couldn't afford it.
Probably 2021 is when I stopped.
Yeah.
I still had some here. I was gonna use it.
Yep.
I never did.
Yeah, I remember you'd have the packages in there, extras because you buy two, and then one would be in the cabinet. And I'd say, make sure you're taking it, and you stop taking it. And I said, what? Why not? Why not? But that was just me saying I love you.
Which I can take, but I'm not taking it like usual.
When's the last time you took that?
I have to make a lot of things stretch now.
Well, yeah. Yep, I totally get that. But like you said, what's your job? 1590?
1542.
1542. That's still pretty decent because it's almost 600. And even though it's bi-weekly, that's how most jobs do it anyway.
I don't know many jobs are paid weekly anymore.
No, it's mostly bi-weekly. I remember when I was going on Reddit and I did research.
I know Belknap County Nursing Home, it was bi-weekly.
Mostly what you're gonna find.
What's the only weekly? Some crazy.
Yeah, I think though because it's
He only paid me $15 an hour. Did you know that, right? Goodwill